Hello everybody, I'm Rainbow. Welcome to the latest update for Grab. It is the Grappler update. And part of that update is a brand new map called the Outpost. It looks like an Arctic outpost somewhere high in the mountains, surrounded by ice and snow and ziplines. Yes, that's what all those colorful deals out there are. They're ziplines and they are super cool. Along with that, we've also got a race course now that anybody can use. That isn't really nifty. It actually keeps track of your time. While we're here, let's take a look at the new items that are on the tech web. And we're going to start up here with the coolest stuff, which is the zipline. All right, we're going to see the zip lines and I'm going to explain all about them during the video. Same thing with the grappling hook. This grappling hook is super cool, and we're going to talk about that shortly. We have race start, race finish, and checkpoints, and I will walk through them as well, but this is cool. It keeps time. You can race your buddies. You can set it up for all kinds of stuff. Really like that a lot. Now, even better, building blocks with angles on them, so you're not going to be stuck with square blocks anymore. So that's going to be very cool. And then we have all kinds of new pipes, fat pipes, thin pipes. Most of these are all fat pipes, so who knows what you can get up to with those, but that's all part of this update. All right, Yeeps, let's take a look at those grapples. You wear them on your hands just like this, and they use stuffing to shoot out a grapple. Now, an interesting thing is if there's nothing for them to hit, if it's too far away, nothing happens. However, if it's closer and you can hit it, there you go. Now, the interesting thing about these is you can shoot one and it doesn't pull you up, and it's a little bit elastic. So if you pull yourself, you can see how I'm bouncing here. So there's stuff that you can play with your motion. The other thing is, I'm at 3,400 right now. Shoot one, so. And I use 200 every time you shoot. It is very easy to go through all your stuffing in a very short amount of time. All right, and I'm not great at this, but let's get something going. Feel like Spider-Man. Spider-Man, Spider-Man. Now the zip lines are cool because you grab hold and they will just take you through. Let's go ahead and check this race thing out. So this is the start. When you stand right here on the block, it starts counting down. Go, timer starts running. So out you go. Now, you have to pass through any checkpoints, and you'll hear them make a noise just like that when you're going through. All right. Definitely not the big racer there. I love reaching for those lines and getting out there and getting them. And the spring effect on the grapples is kind of cool. Still learning how to use all of that. And there we go. 2 minutes to finish the race. All right, Yeeps, to give you a quick demonstration of how the race stuff works, I just set up a very quick course right here. All right, and we're going to hit that really fast and show you how it works. You can literally combine anything you want for your race. Notice at the start, the gate's down. To be counted for the timer, you have to be on this white block here, and when it folds down. and a new world record time of 19.26 seconds. I know that was slow, but what can I say? I'm an old dude, not built for all this speed that you guys are built for. All right, Yeeps, and the other thing to be aware of is you can, just like everything else, you can paint the race stuff. So it's possible that you could have multiple courses going at the same time if you want. A sky course, a land course, and see who's faster doing what. Hey, the possibilities are almost endless right now. All right, no, I'm not really going to do anything with them. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of these other shapes. I just threw them down real quick, and you can see this is going to let you soften up your builds and make some interesting new stuff when you build with them. One of the cooler features of this update is that the teleport pads and the spring pads can now be turned in any direction to make them work. You notice I've got them up on the side, one actually turned upside down, and watch this. Now, does that blow your mind or what? I'm in a loop. You can do the same thing with the other one. I got this one set up different just to show you I'm dropping down, all right? And that is kind of cool. Now, there's one other thing with the teleport pads. If you have two of the transmitter receivers and one exit, you will always go to the exit if they're the same color. So you see I've got two red ones. Normally you might bounce between either one of those. Now you'll always go out the exit if there's one that exists. So I'll always go down that one that drops down whenever I hit one of the red ones. I won't bounce between the two. That's going to be super handy for controlling where you want, and you can have multiple pads now. All right, now the spring pad. Let's explore this a little bit. At first, I didn't think it would be very useful, but boy, that spring pad has a lot of power. You notice it's just pushing me way back, okay? I actually had to put in like a backboard there so I didn't get flung all the way off. And there's a lot of power there. Now, if you turn it sideways, you saw it was just kind of throwing me back because it throws you at a bit of an angle. The spring, the back end of the spring pad bounces off. It will throw you off at an angle now. Watch this. See? So there's possibilities right there for when you're building, making traps, other things. So that's very cool. All right, now we're going to explore the zip lines. And honestly, the zip lines are just absolutely going to revolutionize how you do things here. I'm going to make these red because they're easier to see in the white snow than the blue lines are, but you don't have to do that. But you can paint them any color you want. So you throw one down, then you have to get another one, you throw it down, and once they have the same color, they will automatically draw a line between the two. And there's nothing else you have to do to make them work. Jump up, grab hold, slide on. You want to extend the line or bend it, all you have to do is throw down another zip line attachment and it will automatically connect. Now, this might seem a little repetitive when I go up there, slide down, and come down again, but I'm trying to show you that you actually don't lose any speed on a zip line unless you're going up. So any momentum that you pick up on a down angle, you keep on a flat section. So, all right, that is cool. And you can effectively make those as long as you want. We made a few of them in game and they were quite long. Now, putting the zip line attachments down, I haven't quite got this figured out yet. I assumed that when I put this down and I painted the right color, that it would attach right there because it was closer. Now, if I move it so it's not closer anymore and set it back down, I would expect it not to attach first, but I was absolutely wrong. So I don't know exactly how this works. Something to do with elevation. If it's closer in elevation, it tries to connect that one. Something else that I haven't figured out just yet. Maybe you can. All right, let's ride this. And you'll notice with the another angle, longer thing, I keep picking up speed and I'm going really fast there at the end. This is very cool. I love it. All kinds of possibilities open to you. All right, I did some experimenting, and there's no way to actually connect lines of two different colors so that they work with each other. However, there is kind of a hack around that I did, and I'm going to demonstrate that to you. There might be better ways, but this is just me experimenting a little bit. So I take another line, and I actually put it on the end of where that one is, and you see it doesn't connect. But if I put it in line with that one, and then I drop another one down, effectively you'll see another zip line form right there. Now, you can't actually slide from one to the other, but what you can do is slide down one, when you get to the end, let go, and then grab it again, and you'll slide right on out. I didn't put too much of that on here, but it works. So you just need to experiment a little bit, because you can slide on one, let go, grab another zip line, and keep going. Now let's talk about momentum. You notice if you just grab the zip line, you're not moving, you don't go anywhere. But if you are, you can jump up and go. Now, what happens when we add a rocket? Let's find out. So we're keeping our speed. We're losing a little bit as we go uphill, but another rocket will send us right off the end. So that speed is there. Think about the possibilities here, guys. All kinds of cool stuff going on. All right, everybody, I've talked long enough. I'm a Rainbow. Y'all be good. Have fun when this update drops. Bye now.